Hey, Zion, Christian Clark here with Knoll.com. A couple of times this season, you've talked about just, your team letting you be you, and, contributed to the, that has contributed to the success you've had this season. Can you just, explain to me a little bit, like what is letting you be you, mean? What is it that, like you feel like you do best out
Um, when I say like let me be me, I really should maybe I should change the wording of it. To me, it means just the freedom of what I can do on the court. You know, my teammates and coaches giving me more leeway to do more and different things. That if I do make a mistake, then it's like we're behind you with it. Like if we want anybody to make a mistake, we want it to be you. So I guess when I say like showcasing, let me be me. That's what I mean.
Alvaro Martin, go ahead, please.
Thank you. You're still on mute.
See, here we go. Good morning, Zion.
Morning.
Congratulations on All-Star. You're initiating offense a lot more suddenly the last few games. You've always been able to do that. I'm sure you've told your coaches, and they knew that you had done that before. And I'm sure you told the coaches, hey, coach, I can do that. I can do that. What was that process of getting to that point where they say, you know what, go ahead, Zion, let's see what you can do?
Yeah, it was a little process, but at the end of the day, this is coach's first year with the team. This is my half a year and a half. It depends on how you look at it. I'm only 20, so I think it was just me, throughout as the season going on, like when he did give me a few opportunities to do it, it was just making the most of those opportunities and, showing coach that I'm ready to take that on. Now I think we're at a point to where, he really trusts me to go out there and, start the offense a lot more.
Thank you.
Hey, Z, it's Andrew from ESPN. I want to go back to a couple weeks ago when Lonzo threw you that 60, 70-foot oop. You finished with the layup. I remember that night you told us you knew he was throwing it as soon as he got the ball. How long does it take you guys to develop that relationship where all right, I know Zoe's about to throw it. I know, as soon as I spin out of this, how long does that take? Is that eye contact? Just talk me through that process of you and him developing that relationship.
You know what? For me, it started in training camp my rookie year. Obviously I seen all the Chino Hills like clips. So my thing was, all right, like before I say anything to him, let me see if he's gonna throw these lobs or if I post up full court, if he'll throw it in. I was doing that, and every time he, do that little thing when he flicks it up the court, he do it every time. I was like, all right. But then, unfortunately, got hurt. But when I came back, it was like we didn't miss a beat. Like, I think when he saw that I would do my spin out, and I think he might have missed me once, he was like, so you want that? I said, hey, man, just put it up there. I got you. And after that, it was just from the spin outs to it's all about positioning. Like, if I'm at a certain part on the court and he catches it, I'll try to look at it from his perspective. And that's how I know. Like, as soon as that's why I'm like, at this point, when he catches it, I know whether he's going to throw it or not.
Does he have a feel for it that maybe some other players don't?
I think that's just more like, you could say that, but that's just more what Lonzo like that's what Lonzo does. Like, he's known for those long court passes, full court passes, looking for the spin out. Some of my other teammates have also thrown me to spin out, but when it comes to a full court one, so it goes back to my first answer. Some people just have leeway to do other things that another teammate can't, like one of those situations.
Zion, this is Jim from Pelicans.com. I was wondering if you have any thoughts on the fact that for your first All-Star game, all 3 of the Duke players are actually ended up on the same team with you. If you had any thoughts about that part of it.
I mean, that's dope. You obviously know about the brotherhood, with Kyrie and Jason. So, for all 3 of us to be on the same team, that's dope. Like, we all shared a college experience at Duke, at different time periods. So, whenever I catch up with those guys, it's always great.
Hello, Zion. Chris Charles from Greece. Congratulations about your presence in the All-Star game. It's the first All-Star game performance for you. How you live it and what it means about about you personally.
I'm sorry, can you repeat the last part of it?
Yeah, what it means for you to be an All-Star.
What it means for me to be an All-Star? It just means that, like, my hard work is, starting to pay off, but also, like I keep saying this because, without them, like, I obviously wouldn't be in this position. My teammates and my coaches, they trust me to go out there and, like, they give me the freedom to, make plays and, create offense and be who I am. So, I feel like if I didn't have that part of it, then maybe I wouldn't be in this position right now. So I want to thank them because I can't say enough. They just trust me to be me. So but it's for me to be an All-Star, it's just a big honor.
Hey, Zion, Rod Walker with the Times-Picayune Advocate in New Orleans. When you go back to your childhood and just watching the All-Star game and the events around it, what are some of your best memories from just watching it growing up? And also, what's it going to be like to, be playing with some of those same guys that you grew up watching tonight?
Some of my best memories, I think the best memories usually are, as a kid, who can make the most spectacular play. Stuff like that because, it's an All-Star game. But what is it going to be like playing with some of those guys that I watch? It's going to be dope. I'm going to take the experience in, enjoy it moment by moment. When I get a chance, I'm going to, nitpick at some of those older guys' mind on, like, how did their mind develop over, like, the course of their career? Like, what did they learn more? Because, I just like to ask questions like that.
What's up, Z? This is Will from The Athletic. We know you've been dunking probably since like the 9th grade, but what kind of work did you put in early in your career to develop your ability to finish at the rim with layups rather than dunks? We know everybody screams at you. They want you to dunk every time you get it. But what kind of work did you put in to develop that side of your game?
The dunking thing, when I would be practicing, I wouldn't, like, practice dunks. Like, that just kind of came. Like, it was just, all right, like, it just was kind of there. I always practice, like, soft touches around the rim. It's not like I just go out there and kind of freelance it. I practice those moves when I'm working out. And I've been practicing them since I was, like, 5 and 6. Just, like, trying to work on different finishes at different angles.
Hey, Zion, Kareem Copeland from the Washington Post. I want to ask about, the announcement about your signature sneaker came out. I was just curious, how involved were you in the process? What was important about the shoe and about the process to you? And how long have you been kind of thinking about this and dreaming about having your own kick?
Who made that announcement?
Well, it kind of came out. It leaked out into the sneaker news a couple days ago.
Man, sneaker news? Well, if I get a signature if I get a signature shoe, that'd be dope. That'd be really dope. As far as the process, if there was a process, I might have been involved a little bit. But, only time will tell. Maybe we'll know more in the future.
How long have you been hoping for that?
How long have I been hoping that for me to possibly get a shoe?
Yes.
I think that's something that every kid, every player, dreams of and has aspirations for. Since I was a little kid, seeing certain guys with their own shoe, I was like, man, like, I hope I get a chance to, get my own sneaker. So, hopefully my future holds that.
Appreciate you.
No problem. No problem.
Is the Christian Clark, just one more time here. Just going back to the, your start in New Orleans. I mean, you caught a really bad break here, beginning of your rookie year. I know, there are a lot more levels you want to go, a lot, winning to do. But is it meaningful to you that, from where, things started in New Orleans and that bad break you caught, that, you've got back here at least? Like, it's been a lot of progress in a year and a half from the way things started.
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, it's dope to be here, man. It's an honor. Still crazy, I was selected to be an all-star. But, if you know me, my goals are to help my team win, and I got a lot of work to do.
Thank you. Zion Andres Lopez for Cultura Sports. You've been mentioning how you're growing and you're learning to do you in the league. What do you think is the missing piece for you to have that breakout season where we're going to see full potential Zion?
Well, I think keep improving on the defensive end, and obviously keep improving everywhere in my game because I'm 20. But shooting the ball, like I can shoot the ball. Coach K called it in college. Yeah, he says, Z, when you're playing, you're playing like you're trying to be a perfectionist. Because I don't ever feel like I want to take a shot because in my mind, when I miss a shot, I feel like I wasted a possession for my team. Like I don't know why I have that mindset, but I feel like I've always had it. Like I feel like every possession matters. So when I feel like I can get to a better shot or something, like I'm always trying to hunt for that. But yeah, like I said, as time goes on, and the more and more freedom my teammates give me, it's like when I do shoot it, they're like, we're cool with that. Like we're gonna live with that. Like we're behind you, Z. It'll come.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
No problem. No problem.
Z, this is Jim from Pelicans.com again. I was wondering, do you have any thoughts on the game, your first All-Star game being in Atlanta, just so close to where you grew up, and it's only a couple hour drive away, or is it the kind of thing where it's just tough this year because it's not like people can come to the game, and it's not like they're having people that can come in from where you're from to go to it?
I mean, it's obviously different. It's a different All-Star environment, but for me, I have my immediate family here. The NBA allowed us a few guests, so I'm very grateful for that. So it's not, in my opinion, it's still a great experience because I at least get to share with the family members I grew up with in a household. So yeah, I'm gonna look to have a good time and and just enjoy myself.
Is Noah gonna be there?
Come on, you know this. Hey, Noah's the man. He's gonna be there.
Is this the first All-Star game that he's gonna be able to go to in person?
Yeah, I think this is the first one.
Cool. Thank you.
Hey Zion, congratulations on making the All-Star game. This is Naveen Ganglani from Rappler in the Philippines. I was just curious, has any of the veteran guys in the NBA reached out to congratulate you about being an All-Star? And also, have you heard of NBA Top Shot? I know your teammate Josh Hart is into it, and I was wondering if you're looking forward to make a moment to be placed on Top Shot.
Yeah. To answer the first part of the question, after they announced the All-Stars, I think every game after that, a few vets from each team would, be like, hey, congrats on that, deserve it. Of course, the young guys would say congrats. So yeah, I'm saying every game after the announcement, a few vets and stuff would always say congrats. And Top Shot, to be honest with you, Josh gave me a quick description of it. Sounds like there's a lot of money being made with Top Shot. But I might get into it. I don't know, to be honest. I think I got to talk with Josh more about it, learn more about it. And honestly, I might. I never know.
Thanks.
Hi, Zion. Nicolas Kolber from Bein Sport France. You're going to be the fourth youngest player to take part to the All-Star game behind Kobe, LeBron, and Magic. What does that mean to you?
Whenever something like that pops up, especially with those names, man, it's just the honor itself. Like, it sounds like a cliche answer, but that's the truth. It's just an honor to have my name in that conversation. We play basketball to try to leave our mark on the game. Leave our greatness, or whatever our aspirations are. So, whenever I hear my name in those conversations, and it's always an honor. It's just always an honor.
Yeah. And, I'm sorry. Go ahead. All right. Yeah. Z, this is Will again. I know the first time we talked to you about making an All-Star game, you said it didn't really hit you yet because it was so fresh. So I guess, did you kind of have that moment where everything just kind of hit you like, wow, I'm really, here? And if so, what was that moment?
It was with my mom when I was coming back home from the practice facility after getting COVID tested. And she was like, yeah, like, you're an all-star. And I'm like, wow, me? And then, of course, my phone was ding, 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 ding. But, it's a lot to take in for sure. But, the best thing I can do right now, is what my parents told me. Enjoy the moment. Don't let a moment pass without me, like, at least enjoying it. So I'm just going to enjoy it moment by moment.